Hi everyone. Good evening, Doc Mel, and hello classmates. I am Joshua L. Corsega, your module reporter on this presentation about my key insights for DevCom 208 under module number 8. So on this presentation, I will share my insights that I was able to draw from planning the social marketing and mobilization program used in our group project and the important insights that I will use in the event that I will implement my own social marketing and social mobilization program as a DevCom professional. So let's dive in. For my first insight, remember that true development is PPS. So in planning any social marketing program, we cannot do any without thinking about development. What are we trying to achieve? Why are we implementing such a program? So for my first insight, let's always go back to the meaning of true development, which is people-centered, participatory, and sustainable. Development cannot be imposed from the outside. Real change happens when the people themselves are at the center of the process. That is, when their needs, experiences, and voices are genuinely considered. This is the essence of people centeredness. Next, we learned that development should not be purely top down approach. Participation is not just consultation, but about engaging the community as active players. Stakeholders, policymakers should be involved in planning, decision-making, and implementation for any program to be successful. Finally, development must be sustainable. We should be thinking about programs that shall leave a lasting impact. Thus, we should empower people to continue the change even when the program ends. Insight number two, to have deep understanding of the target audience. Planning a program requires a clear grasp of the target audience's beliefs, behaviors, motivations, barriers, and social contexts. Without this, even well-designed messages may fail to resonate. Thus, social marketing begins with understanding the people we want to engage with, who are the primary, secondary, and tertiary target participants. And that is the essence of stakeholder analysis. But even before that, an in-depth analysis of the environment immediately surrounding the social campaign should be considered through the environmental scanning and analysis. It is by identifying the external forces that may contribute to its ability to develop and maintain successful influence on its intended adapters. Down to my third insight is defining your behavior-focused objectives. This answers the questions, what behavior needs to change? And how could it realistically happen? So in planning a social marketing program, there is a need for clear and realistic objectives. Social marketing programs must move beyond awareness alone and focus on specific, achievable behavior change. Goals should be measurable and realistic given the available resources, time frame, and context of the community. Insight number four, choose the right communication channels and build strong partnerships. Planning a social marketing program also means choosing the right communication channels to convey the message. Is the method individual, group, or mass method? Is the approach to be used is to inform, to educate, to persuade, to entertain, or to motivate? Because different audiences respond to different platforms and messengers. Also, building strong partnership is fundamental. That is collaborating with community leaders, institutions, and organizations, which increases the credibility, reach, and the acceptance of the program. Insight number 5. So social marketing is not a one-time activity, but is a learning process. Programs should remain flexible and open to adjustments based on feedback and changing community conditions. And that is the essence of the monitoring process. And through evaluation, we determine what works and what doesn't. From these results, we learn what influences behavior and program outcomes, and we adapt strategies to improve effectiveness for the next cycle. So, those are my key insights for this course. And to summarize, again, number one, remember that true development is PPS, people-centered, participatory, and sustainable. Have deep understanding of target audience. Third, define your behavior-focused objectives. Four, choose the right communication channels and build strong partnerships. And lastly, social marketing is not a one-time activity, but a learning process. So to end this presentation, I want to leave this message. So implementing a social marketing program is indeed complicated, but focusing on the people will keep us directed. So that ends my presentation. Once again, thank you so much and God bless us all.